Hey friends, so we are continuing to work on word problems, but this time we're not going to just use two numbers, but we're going to use three numbers. And that's okay because we still have to use the same strategies to solve it. We just have an extra number to work with. So let's jump right into the first one. Now, if you remember the last couple of days, we've been using the three read strategy, which means we read through the problem three times to make sure we fully understand what is it asking and what do we need to do. So let's read through this first story for the first time. The aquarium has some sharks, some starfish, and some stingrays. How many sea animals does the aquarium have? What is this problem about? Well, it's talking about three different animals, sea animals to be specific, in the aquarium. So, how many there are altogether? Let's read through it a second time and let's see what do we need to figure out. The aquarium has some sharks, some starfish, and some stingrays. How many sea animals does the aquarium have? Well, I need to find out how many total sea animals there are. And I know there's three types, so I need to figure out how many there are altogether. So look for those numbers now. All right, so we have three sharks, four starfish, and six stingrays. So we need to figure out how many altogether that is. So we're going to need to do some addition. So we're going to add three sharks plus four starfish and six stingrays. So let's solve using a part whole mat. But this time it's going to be part whole. So we have three. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first label the different spots so I know what we're looking at. So I'm going to move our sharks label right here. I'm going to move our starfish here. I'm going to move our stingrays here. Well, those are our three parts. And then move sea animals, which would be all of them, up here for the whole. Now I'm going to use these little squares here to represent each of the animals. So I have three sharks. So I'm going to use the blue squares for sharks. So 1, 2, and 3. We have four starfish. So I'm going to use pink for the four starfish. And then last but not least, we have stingrays. We have six. So I'm going to click and drag these over to make 6, 5, and 6. All right, so now what I can do is I can add together three sharks plus four starfish plus six stingrays. Well, I remember from our friends of 10 that 6 and 4 make 10. So 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 3 more is 10, 11, 12, 13. So that means that the amount of sea animals in this aquarium is a total of 13. Well, let me double check and count these squares to make sure that's correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's correct. We have 13 total sea animals. And that matches the question that we were given of how many sea animals does this aquarium have? Great job, guys. Another way that we could have shown this in the part whole mat would have been using the numbers right here, but we used a square, so we can skip this slide. And then I'll go to the next one. So I'll kind of hang here for a second. So you guys are going to practice some more today. And again, it's the same strategies we've been using. But again, you're not going to use two numbers. You're going to use three numbers. So make sure you get all three of those numbers when you're adding and subtracting them together. Good luck.